What's going on, King of Kings family? It is day 22 of the Acts campaign, reading one chapter a day from the book of Acts from February 1st from January 1st to February 1st, skipping Sundays, and we are in Acts chapter 22 today. And what we see here is this interaction between Paul and essentially his first trial. It's these accusers who want to kill him. And he stands up to give a defense, but his defense isn't like, "Hey, I didn't do it, guys," or "Hey, I'm sorry," or "Please don't take this out on me." His defense is his testimony. It's his story about what Jesus has done in his life and what he is doing as a result. And he shares it boldly and confidently, knowing that it's probably not going to go very well. Like, these people are not going to want to hear it, and they might want to injure him, and they may even want to kill him. I mean, that was the punishment for blasphemy. Was pretty severe, and so he shares it confidently anyway. How was he able to do that? It's because he had this asset, and we read about it at the end of the chapter. As they're about to give it to him, he says, "Oh, hold up! By the way, I'm also a Roman citizen," and everybody backs off because that was a big deal. Roman citizens had all kinds of due process rights afforded to them. They were the elite of the society, and we understand this because the commander of this army, who has fought and bled for the Roman Empire, still had to buy his citizenship and had to pay a lot of money for it. And Paul was a citizen from birth, meaning he was a big deal. And so these guys back off and they say, we don't want any part of this. And when Paul stood up to share his faith, he knew that he had that asset, and that gave him the confidence to share his story. And my prayer for us is that we would, number one, know our story and know that is the most compelling thing we have to offer about Jesus. That nobody can argue with our story. Nobody can argue with our experience. And so whatever it is that motivates you to come to church, whatever it is that motivates you to read your Bible, to participate in the Acts campaign, to give of your time and your talent and your treasure, Jesus had to have done something in your life to make you want to do all those things. And so what's the story of that? That's really the best thing that you have to share with anybody. And you have an asset that if they reject you, if they are mad at you, if they even, want to harm you, you have an asset. Now, it's not Roman citizenship, but it is the due process rights of this country that we live in, that there really isn't anything anyone can do to you for sharing your faith. Maybe they might mock you a little bit. Maybe they, don't want to be your friend anymore. Whatever it is. But really, there's no harm that can actually befall you for sharing your faith. And so let's do it. Let's share our story. Let's share that compelling thing that Jesus has done in our lives with those who, maybe are spiritually disconnected and are going through things. There's great value that they can derive in hearing our faith stories. And we can be confident that there's no amount of rejection that will actually harm us. And so go out today. Think about who those people are. Think about what your story is. That's my prayer for you, is that you would be confident in your story and confident in the fact that you can share it, and there's really no harm that can truly befall you. So that's what we got for today. No reading tomorrow, but I hope to see you in worship Sunday morning. God bless, and we'll see you tomorrow.